as you can tell, we've had a couple of upgrades. We are no longer self-recording. So, we have these moments to kind of wow out, as you can see.
She's
But
so Tasha.
we have a
We have a Mimosa. I think she meant mimosa.
we have a Mojito Mimosa coming up.
No, I like it. Mimosa.
Mimosa. It's very
Cuban.
Did you ever watch America's Next Top Model and Miss J was like, hula hey?
I'm sure I've seen that episode.
I'm going to show you when we get
Because y'all know we belong on Anthem. Anyway.
I'm ready for my close-up. Anywho, we're going to get...
Tyra, you should do a mother-daughter episode, right?
I guess. Unless your daughter's going to interrupt you every time.
I know, but Tyra, you do know we walked the runway together. Just saying.
She said what she said, and she meant what she said. So this mimosa is fairly simple. The thing with the mojito is that it's about just the natural flavors. It's not about the pizzazz. It's not about making it all special. It's literally mint, which I grew myself. Guys, I am a botanicist.
Botanist. And a college graduate, I might add.
I got my BS in psychology. Don't come for me.
It's not a BS as in bullshit. It is literally a Bachelor of Science degree. I promise you, because I paid for it.
Dang. That's horrible. Puerto Rican rum. We're gonna go with some simple syrup because you do need a little bit of a sweetener. Some fresh limes that I just cut. And then we are also gonna go in with the Voodoo Vernet Brut.
But I wanted to point out this particular rum and notice
that it's almost gone.
Yeah,
you
how
guys.
empty the bottle is. And I'm gonna tell you why.
What the heck happened?
We don't taste these drinks before we make them. We
Nope.
don't. But as you all know by now, we went to Jamaica. But before going to Jamaica, my husband and I stopped in Miami. And we went to Little Cuba. And we had
That's exciting.
the freaking best mojito that I have ever had in my entire life.
In her life.
So when we went to the LQ and saw Cuban rum, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say it's not Cuban,
Puerto
baby.
Rican rum, but it says Havana. We all know Havana's in Cuba. Little Havana is in Miami, Puerto Rico, New York, you name it. But I digress. In any event, all I saw was Havana Club. So I'm gonna give a shout out for this restaurant in Miami. They don't know that I'm doing this. I'm gonna tell you what else I did because it was so good. I went on diners, drive-ins, and dash. Let me tell you.
I got pizza.
I don't ever do this. I don't ever do this. But I went on diners, dive-ins, and whatever it is, drives. And I said, look,
Triple D. Look.
y'all need to go to this place here. So let me tell you how we got there. I Googled the best Cuban in Miami because that's what I wanted. I wanted the best Cuban in Miami. And we came up with this little place called Little Havana. It is literally a hole in the wall. And they brought out this mojito
That'll make you slap your mama.
child. I don't even, you can see the bartender making them, like he has them lined up. And where the hell did they get all this mint? I don't know. Because he had them lined
let me tell you,
up for happy hour.
I had to plant my mint and grow my, I had to
And look,
propagate
it's dying.
my mint
To get this.
Because
Because
Little Havana then took it all.
it's
God,
in small
dang it.
supply. It's in small supply. But he had them lined up because at happy hour, they line up for this mojito. And they line up for because it is amazing. They use real sugar cane. Which we're going to use
Hold on, let me pause y'all for the cause. Real
sugar cane.
sugar cane.
I couldn't find the stalks of sugar cane, but if you go and look in the refrigerator in the container, it's like a little.
We grew
No.
We grew the sugar cane.
No,
we
I'm
put
gonna
it
go
in
get the
here.
sugar cane. She's not gonna use this. I'm gonna go get the sugar cane. We're gonna use real sugar cane because I'm gonna tell you, it was the best mojito. And so I said all that to say that's why all of this rum is gone.
Because they were drinking mojitos the other day.
Look at the craft bottle.
But
that
also,
this is
you
made
guys,
in.
this is to save you, this is not that big of a bottle.
Right,
okay?
that's a craft bottle.
You realistically, if you're drinking a night, this is about the end result of it, because you are gonna put, but you do put 2 to 3 ounces of the rum because it is the main component of the drink. The other component is a little bit of tonic water. So yes, my folks, we drank. We does the drink.
Two of us, me
But
and Johnny.
if this rum is as good as it is, and you like mojitos, understand that this will be your end result, and don't judge. Be happy.
Don't
Live in
worry.
it. What's about
Be happy.
Wait, what song?
Don't worry, be happy.
I don't know this song.
I mean, that's a Jamaican song, and I'm talking about Cuban rum that came from Puerto Rico. So it's a little bit diverse.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about that rum.
But I'm gonna sing
And the
into
best
the
freaking
bottle.
Cuban. So the best mojito and the best Cuban that I had was in Miami at Little Havana. Ask for Lady as your server, and you won't be disappointed. Okay, you go.
Well, while she goes,
I'm gonna go
do's
get that.
Whatever she does, I'm gonna begin the preparations for a mojito. So with the mojito, one of the biggest things is that you have to have your mints, and I like to do it in a mortar and pestle with a little bit of lime juice, and then pour it into the mix because I like to break down my mint a good bit. So here's the mint that I grew and propagated myself. Guys, I worked so stinking hard for this. I will maybe drop a tutorial. I don't know. We have to see how my next propagation goes. But we're making enough for 3. So I personally, like a minty mojito, because I drink. So I don't want to necessarily fully taste the rum every time. I want to have a solid blend every time.
And I can smell those the mint leaves there that you got.
And I'm not gonna lie, growing your own mint is very rewarding.
Listen, I wish we had smell-o-vision. How many times have y'all heard that? Because this mint smells amazing.
And I almost slipped up, y'all. Let me tell you, this stalk mint versus this mint that just kind of popped up here has a better smell. So I'm wondering.
Wait, whoa. What do you mean stalk mint versus the mint that just popped up? This mint is, you're picking it off the stalk.
Well, it's not on the stalk because I'm just like picking it up, you know?
You're plucking it off the stalk.
This one I'm plucking. So I may have had a faulty propagation.
I don't know if this is such a good idea.
Anyways, I'm almost done adding the amount of mint that I want. You gotta think, so when you break it down, it gets really, really small. You want each drink to have a little bit of mint flavor in it all. Not because you're gonna be swallowing mint whole, no.
But it makes the drink.
But it makes the drink. So a mojito isn't necessarily about who can make it the fastest, the quickest, or the booziest. Anyone could do that. It's about who gets the taste right. So what I like to do is do 1/2 of the line in my mortar and pestle, and the other half a line when I mix the drink itself.
So to help break down the flavor in the mint, you use the lime. So it's flavor in there. There's flavor in their vines.
What did you say? So I'm actually gonna use my other hand because my nail's broken. But when you break this down, you can literally smell the mint and the lemon coming together.
Lime? Well, listen, I smelled the lime as she was plucking it off the vine.
You smelled the lime as I was plucking it off the vine?
The mint. Again, I don't know if this is such a good idea.
I wasn't ready for that one. Oh,
Maybe it is. This is fun. It is fun.
all right. So whatever y'all saw what we put in here. Don't ask us what we put in here.
Mint and lime.
You do you do need to spend some time breaking this down, because if you don't, all you're gonna have is just a bunch of big leaves. And it's not that you want the leaves to be pulverized, you're trying to extract the mint flavor out of them.
Which is important, but always, as always, presentation matters.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good. We are almost there. So with the mojito, it does take a little bit of time. So if you ask your bartender to make you a mojito, tip them.
And they come back in like 3 minutes, don't.
Yeah, because that means they did not care about your mints, that they had to grow and propagate.
What that means is they had one made for you already and they just added some ice to it. It's not gonna be the same. So if you don't have the patience to do this, we get it. Because this is not the kind of drink that you know, pour up all night. You can pour it up all night, but every drink should take some time.
So I'm pretty almost content. So my rule of thumb is if you can look at the mortar and see pieces of the mint kind of just like on there, so that means it should distribute into the drinks fairly easy. I'm Tinkerbell, guys. Fairly easily. No, Mom, I don't.
No, not you. Them.
Oh. No, don't tell them the secret.
Okay.
So we're gonna dump this in here.
I thought you were gonna put it in each glass. Okay.
So when it's
I'm just here for the aesthetics, cause you know.
So I am gonna spend a little bit of time on this one just so y'all know how it should look. You guys saw I put 2 of my plants into this mortar, and this is what we have left after breaking it down with the lime juice. Smells like minty lime juice. So what I'm gonna do now is add the next lime. Why are you whispering? I can hear you.
You should just see what I'm doing back here. This is all. Ouch. Oh no, do you want me to do that? There's nothing worse than when your nail breaks and you're trying to make a drink.
Anyways, so we are actually probably going to use the rest of this rum.
So disappointing, but it is so good. It's so worth it.
So we have our little mojito mix, and guys, remember, we're not making actual mojitos, so I am making this boozier than normal.
Honestly, with a splash of this here sugar cane and some club soda, I could just drink that.
But that's a mojito. So what we're gonna do is a splash of the sugar cane and then a splash of champizzle.
Whatever you don't use, can you just like set it aside? Cause
I'll try my
use
best.
Probably half of that. There you go. You probably need to taste it.
Should I just use all of it?
Taste it.
I'm gonna taste it.
Wait.
Let's see what we have going on here.
Sugarcane has a very unique flavor, and it is what makes the mojito unique. Simple syrup works, but it's not the same. Shall I get you a spoon to stir it? Well, how are you gonna stir it? Do you have
With
ice?
this knife.
Do you need ice? Shall I get you some ice? I'm gonna get you some ice, and you can shake it.
Well, we can't shake with this glass. It's a stirring glass.
Okay, well, I'll get you some ice so you can stir it.
In the meantime, I'm just going to stir with this knife because we're just gonna improvise. So you guys can see how that mint really broke down. And ultimately, that's kind of what you're looking for with your mojito. So okay, me personally, this is not fact, this is opinion. I don't want a big leaf of mint in my drink because I can't taste the mint, so it defeats the purpose. You give me mint that's broken down, I'm gonna want that drink because I know for a fact
Our Starbucks cup.
that the mint is gonna be in the drink. I'm gonna have that flavor that I'm looking for when it comes to a minty drink. So you wanna give it a good whirl, good swirl. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I don't like the sugar cane. All right, so we're gonna give this a little taste. I'm more so tasting for the sweetness. That's perfect. boozy. Wow.
Why are you adding sugar? You said it was perfect.
Just let me, you know. It is perfect.
Well, tell them why you're adding that so they can know.
Okay, true. I'm adding this because it is a smidge boozy. I'm okay
less
with
boozy.
Well, it's gonna deter it. So here's the thing: when you have an over boozy drink, no matter what kind of drink it is, there's two things you can do about it. You can add lime or you can add lemon. The drink depends on which fruit you want to add. Some people even do oranges. It, like I said, really depends. It doesn't take away the alcohol. It's not what it does.
Neither does ice, by the way. So just because your drink tastes diluted, the same amount of alcohol is still in the drink.
Precisely. So I do that just so like it's a drink that you can sip. It's a drink that you can actually, you could take 2 sips, you could take 3 sips. You're not just taking 1 sip and you're like, ugh, okay. Let me put that down, that's wasted money. So if you ever make a drink that is a little too strong, add a little bit of lemon, lime, or orange juice. Again, it depends. If it's tequila, vodka. If it's tequila, lime, every time. If it's rum, it depends on the drink. This one is rum, so lime.
If it's dark rum, orange.
If it's dark rum,
if it's
orange.
white rum,
lime. If you use vodka, I recommend lemons. Think about a Cosmo type of thing.
sounds good.
And if it's gin, same thing, lemons. All right, so we're going to distribute these into, well, Shh. I'm going to pour the mojito into the mimosa glasses. Oh.
Do you mind if I just taste that before you put the champagne
Absolutely.
in? I'm just curious. Like, I'll go with the middle one because it seems, oh, well, shoot.
Oh.
Yeah, the first one doesn't have as much. Wow. That's pretty.
Where's your cup?
It looks like pesto.
Here.
I'll just take that one. Why is the rum always gone? Because we make a hell
And
of fun
traditionally, you guys, this is how I want to see my glass after someone making a mojito. I don't want huge chunks of mint. I want to be able to sip the mint, have the mint with every sip, maybe have a little, I guess, chew moment for the oral fixation, I guess. I don't know. But I don't want to chew on a mint leaf. I want it in my drink.
If you gotta, we do not advise you to drink and drive.
You can smoke and fly though.
But if your breath is a little tart,
Wow.
enjoy the mint leaf. And look to your dining partner for a little guidance. They may not tell you, but their face will express it when you say, hi. If their face says, chew the mint.
Okay, so, well,
Oh.
I'm gonna add one more thing. This is just more so for garnish, and that's just because I think mojitos are, since they're so simple, the garnish helps.
I think I would add a cherry to it too.
Oh, interesting. So I'm just gonna add a little lime wedge to each glass. Do not cut your fingers, as I'm trying so hard not to do. And there you have it, folks. You have your Mojito Mimosa. Oh! Y'all, I did not know she had left the scene.
So sorry, what did you ask for me? I went to get the cherries.
I didn't ask you for anything.
Oh.
I heard noises and thought it was a demon.
I guess it could be a demon in the middle of the day. Do you mind?
I don't care. Do what you want to do.
All right. So I'm going to take a splash of the cherry juice just to give it a little bit of color. Look at that. And add a cherry to it. Ooh.
I'm a fan of our cherry mojito mimosa.
You know, because we can't ever do anything just...
Plain. Yeah, it has to be It just has to be.
And of course, it goes to what we tell you. We never try any of these things before we make them. I like it. Okay.
Are you almost done?
Yes, I'm so sorry. I got a little carried away with the drop. Okay, sorry.
Yay! All right, let's give it a taste.
That looks nice. It's pretty.
We'll leave. Oh my F! I ruined
Wow.
the aesthetic.
No, you didn't. It's still beautiful.
We'll give that one to our wonderful cameraman.
Wonderful. Join us. This probably should have been the last mimosa, or the 420 mimosa, because look at the floaty on the top.
You got all the
Cheers.
Keith, right?
Yeah.
Right, all the Keith guys. Oh,
Tastes like Sunday.
you
This
guys.
is nice.
It tastes like Sunday. Ev said it best. If you are looking to max and relax, you don't want to go nowhere, you want to maybe fold some laundry, I will fold my laundry to this. You make you a Mojito Mimosa and drop a cherry at the bottom of it.
You know what though?
This is good.
This is a brute. I probably would use a sweeter champagne.
I wouldn't.
Really?
Oh my God, I wouldn't. No, it's a mojito.
I know. And I don't even like sweet.
And I made the mojito sweeter than a traditional mojito. I wouldn't. But it's your opinion. You guys get to create it
Yes.
as well. So thank you for joining us on Sunday's Mimosa. We will see you guys next week. Turn up.
Happy
Have
Sundays.
a good day.
Happy Sundays, mimosa.